look but hate the high price tag. Stylist Christian Dare shows us how to spice up our outfits and our accessories. We are seeing so many hot looks from the runway, and then you go into a store and you're thinking, do I have $5 grand for this?
I know, it can be very pricey. And what we've seen a lot on the runway right now is a lot of sort of customization, patchwork, which is really kind of cool. So it's great, and I love it, but it's like the price point. Like, you don't want to spend that much on patches, right?
Yeah.
Plus, the other thing I also love is, to me, patches is about collecting. It's about your experience, where you found them, what you like.
That's true.
When you're buying it off the rack, it's whatever the designer liked. So it's not really about you, right? So I'm going to show you some great tricks of how we can do it for a lot less.
Okay, let's take a look at the first runway trend. You're probably seeing this everywhere. So a very embellished purse. It's got a lot of patchwork on there. You can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. It's very easy. And what's great is patches are really readily available right now. Right.
So, I mean, they took basically a classic bag and added patches. One of the ideas I really like is take one of your old bags you have kicking around. Like, this is just like a classic clutch.
Yep.
Update it.
Yes.
Right? Like, it's reusing your fashion that you already have instead of buying something new.
That's right. Doesn't matter if you gain 20 pounds. That purse is still good to go.
It's still good to go.
Yeah, you can use it.
Right? So I sourced a whole bunch of patches for us. These I got all online through Etsy, through Amazon, a bunch of different sites.
Good stuff.
There's lots of great options now that you can find them.
Look at that. Is that a heart?
That's a heart.
So good.
Tigers, butterflies. What I really love is it's like almost like patches have become more playful. They're making fashion fun and personal. So it's really quite easy. I mean, just grab any sort of bag you have. What we've been noticing a lot is a lot of, say, combinations of letters. So you can just kind of lay out any sort of letters you want, a favorite word.
Yep, you can,
I don't know why I'm writing.
You can monogram it.
None.
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 That didn't come to mind first for me, but
It's it for me. So you can monogram, really, really easy. The only trick I would say is a lot of them do come where you can iron them on.
Yes.
But depending on your fabric, it's a leather, it's a bit tricky. So just use a fabric glue. There's lots of fabric glues out there. You just want to look for one that's flexible when it dries. So you won't get cracking. But see, like, so I just took this simple guy, laid it out.
Oh, look at that. Very nice.
Right? So it's like just like a runway look.
That is so cool.
Very easy.
So personalize it, have some fun with it. People will be none the wiser that that was one of your old clutches.
Right?
I think it's great. All right, let's take a look at the next look that you're going to be seeing on runway. So it's, once again, with the embellishments, the patches that are happening, and, you know, something cool up top. It says Space Boy.
Yep.
You can actually make your own version of this.
So you can definitely make your own version. What's really great is this basically taking from patches into embroidery. So it's a little bit more like personalized, a little bit more permanent. So like this is an example.
I love that.
So, I mean, I don't know about you.
Cool.
I don't have an embroidery machine.
You don't?
My friends don't have embroidery machines.
No.
Maybe I need new friends. But what's great is there's a lot of options out there. So I actually stopped by a Levi's store that now have tailors, and you can work on them on a custom piece together.
Oh, really?
You can actually show up. So I did this one.
So you use their denim, you tell them what you want. Do they have patterns and what have you?
So they have patterns. They have like layouts of topography. They have images. You kind of just go in with whatever you want to work with.
Yeah.
So it can become very personalized.
That's cool.
And they have these across North America, so it's really easy to do.
Yeah.
If you don't have friends with embroidery machines.
It's also cheaper than buying it, you know, straight from the runway for
it's
the
much
amount
cheaper.
of money that
yeah, especially for certain words. Like this guy starts at $20 just to get a little monogram on.
Okay.
The words weren't that expensive, so it's great. You can do that combination.
Yeah.
And you can make it very personal. You can even put like a little saying inside, like if you want to gift it to someone, like to my husband on our anniversary, etc., etc.
Yeah,
super cute.
I love that. Very nice. Third look?
Third look.
Let's take a look at this right off the runway. So I love this sweater. Poverty is sexist.
Yeah,
that's from a red carpet, actually.
That's from a red carpet. So what we found is you're seeing some sort of hand embroidery, which is really cool.
Yes.
So I actually able to do one at first at home on my own. I just grabbed a sweatshirt.
Look at this. He made this. Who runs the world? Christian. So cool. Get any sweatshirt or
you just get a sweatshirt
you have that needs an update.
Exactly.
That's plain.
And then actually what you just do is you're going to use an embroidery hoop to keep it nice and taut. I drew mine out in chalk just so you have an idea of what you're following.
That's smart.
And then you're actually just going to do two really simple stitches that I can show you. So you're going to do what's called a back stitch, which actually means you just go backwards.
Okay, that makes sense
as you're making your outline. So you'll see that's basically what this guy is. It's all back stitches.
Okay.
And then to fill it in, you're going to do what we call a whip stitch, which is really easy. I just learned it. You can watch lots of YouTube videos about it because I did. You pull it out, and you're actually just kind of going through it like this.
Okay.
And over again. If it's tighter to do that. But you just keep going through.
Yeah.
So you'll see you'll get a thicker line out of it.
Oh,
And you go all the way across. So basically, you just fill it back in.
I'm very impressed that you know that terminology, Christian.
Google help me.
Good for you. Okay, well, that's your way to DIY and personalize your own wardrobe.